everybody's in one single bucket. Stratification is very expensive, like very, very expensive. We design a lot of studies for drug companies. And sometimes clients will tell you, oh, I want 6 strata, I want stratified by this. And I tell them, you're just looking at them like, you know this is expensive, right? Your budget just increased by a factor of 6. Because when we stratify, the issue is this. Each bucket becomes like a complete population of its own. So if you have 3 buckets, instead of having just 1 bucket, the price just tripled. Because the sample size that I had for one population is what I will need now for each of those buckets. So imagine that you have a study and you're offering incentives, $20 per participant who completes the survey. And now even participants are demanding for higher incentives. Now if you give somebody an incentive of $20, they're like, what is this? What am I supposed to do with this? $50 minimum, right? So you have, studies are becoming so expensive. So stratification is not a joke. So before you stratify, you really, really need to think very long and very hard. Do we really need to stratify? So what might make you really want to stratify? Like, why should we stratify? Under what scenarios? You are there in the field conducting a survey for a country or a company, a large national survey. What might make you say we absolutely must stratify, or let's not stratify, let's just have everybody in one bucket? We're talking about practically now. What considerations? Yes, anyone wants to take the microphone and tell us? Do you absolutely have to stratify by gender? So we're saying, right? For them, it's not a you problem, right? But of course, if it's your study, you are now the client, right? Which groups do you need to make sure are represented? In the US, for example, our national surveys, we need to make sure that there are blacks in the survey and Hispanics. There are 7 major racial ethnic groups in America, right? But we care about 2 of these must be represented, blacks and Hispanics. Why? For political reasons. 5 by X, Y, Z. Why? Why are you doing so? There has to be an answer for it. So here, if we say that our study has, let's say, 3 strata, rural area, urban and rural. And then you also want to stratify by... Yes. Definitely conduct experiments. Randomize people to different arms. Next, I have let's say on a scale wherever you write the scale, you must always explain the scale. Where 0 means